This is what I've noticed is the problem with most of you when it comes to your grooming. You don't know what exactly to do and how to structure it. So in today's video, not only am I going to show you what you should be focusing on, I'm going to show you how to structure it so you stick to it for a very long period. Because at the end of the day, for you to look as attractive as possible is implementing these good habits and then doing them for a very long time. I'm going to start with one, which is recognizing your problem area. See, most of you will just start a grooming routine because I told you, right? You'll start your skincare, this, that, or the other, but you have no goal. You have no vision behind what you're trying to accomplish. The first thing you should realize is that just because I tell you to do X thing, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to apply to you if that's not a problem you're currently facing. You have to analyze yourself and see what you're trying to fix. For example, say you have a round face and you want more jawline definition. All right, so you know you have to work on things such as reducing body fat. You know you have to work on things such as growing out your beard and trimming it down. If you can't grow a beard, then you know you have to implement certain grooming habits like your minoxidil, your derma roller, your beard oils, and add that to your morning routine. Or let's say you have oily skin or a lot of skin craters or a lot of acne, okay? So now you know your main focus should be to fix your skin. So what you're gonna focus on is cleansing your face, using a moisturizer, exfoliating, chemical peels, microdermabrasion. You're gonna look into all these tactics that are gonna help you rejuvenate your skin. If you have bad natural body odor, then you're gonna focus more on the cleansing part. You're gonna focus on the problem areas like your armpit, your ball sack, your ass crack. You're gonna focus on using the right products that are gonna pH balance these areas. The point is, you have to analyze yourself because everyone has different problems and figure out what are your problem areas. What is it that you don't like and attack that head on first. When you do, I want to take you to number 2. Watch out for products that don't hurt you. What that means is that most of you, again, realize that you have to start grooming, but you start doing so with products or habits that are actually making you look worse. For example, you know you have to style your hair, but what do? You overstyle it by piling on too much product. Or you know that you have to wear a fragrance, but you overuse it or use cheap fragrances that don't actually make you smell good. Or you know you need to have a grooming routine, but you use certain products that are actually destroying your testosterone. There's this whole study. It's called estrogenetics. You can look into it, but basically it talks about how men, if you look at us over generations, we are decreasing our natural testosterone levels over time on average, mainly because of microdosing of estrogen-like compounds that are found in your shampoos and your deodorants and your fragrances and your plastic BPA bottles. They're literally all over you and you're being microdosed on a daily basis with estrogen-like compounds that blocks out your testosterone production, and instead of making yourself look better, you're making yourself fatter, weaker, slower, more sluggish, overall draining your confidence as a man. That's our goal with Heat Grooming. Yo, we're about to drop this Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern, and we're in collaboration with Billy. You've probably seen Billy on TikTok. Yo, she's a G. She's been helping you guys out for the longest. And this is one of her biggest worries. When we came together to design a grooming product collection for you guys, her biggest worry was, what about men's testosterone? See, her whole shtick is on masculinity. And we probably had like a 10-hour conversation, honestly, on masculinity. And when it came down to it, it's those simple steps that most of you forget that are really destroying your masculinity, such as the grooming products you're using. So with Billy, this Saturday, we're dropping our brand new shower bundle. Yo, we haven't dropped a shower bundle in over a year. And like you remember, if you're already subscribed to our shower bundle, you're good. You're going to get this delivered to your door this month. Don't even worry about it. You get first dips before it sells out. But once this collection sells out, it's gone. It's gone. We won't be restocking it. It's a limited supply collection that we're doing with Billy. And both the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash are not only infused with 2 compounds that help your body produce testosterone. We also made sure we removed the parabens. We also made sure we removed the BPAs and any other sort of microplastic that can damage your testosterone and increase your estrogen levels. We didn't even stop there. We also removed all sorts of fragrances. She didn't want a fragrance. She wanted the fragrance to make you smell as masculine as possible. And that's your natural body odor and whatever natural oils we used, which we used a whole list of it. I mean, you can see them here. Every single natural oil that we use in the body wash, shampoo, and conditioner is intended for one thing and one thing only. Not only to make you smell good, but help you relax. Our goal is to bring down your cortisol level so you can sleep better and again, help your body produce as much testosterone as possible. We're not even even stopping there. We're also including shower steamers. This is a brand new product where you're gonna get a bag with 30 shower streamers, basically one for every day of the month, and every time you shower, each shower streamer will diffuse oils within your shower that will help you relax every time you step into the shower. Again, we're trying to get you to get to that Zen level where you're just aloof, you're just a cool dude, you smell good, your grooming's on point, you're not stressed out, and we're not stopping there. We also have a spray-on body deodorant with the same chemical composition as the body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. We remove any estrogen-like compounds and increase all natural ingredients that help your body produce as much testosterone as possible. If you guys want to check this out, like I said, it's dropping this Saturday, but you can subscribe to our mailing list so when it drops, you can subscribe to the shower bundle and make sure you don't miss it. I promise you, this will change your grooming routine. Number 3, focus on prevention, all right? So now you understand you got to focus on the problem. You understand you want to make sure you don't make the problem worse, right? But then you want to focus on prevention, right? You got rid of your acne, your BO, your whatever. You're fixing the problem. Now you got to look ahead, all right? What can you focus on to make sure you don't look worse down the line? Because like the third law of thermodynamics states, you will wear out over time. It's just natural. It's human nature. You want to prevent it or slow it down as much as possible. For example, hair loss. You know that's coming, bro. Hair loss is knocking on the door like the Grim Reaper. It's coming for your ass. You could do something about it, right? You could start implementing certain habits today that's gonna help reduce, if not even stop hair loss so you can keep most of it. You also got anti-sweating, right? So if you sweat a lot, what are steps you can do the night before to avoid it happening the next day? You also got anti-sweat practices, right? What can you do? How can you shower? Apply deodorant the night before. Steps that you can do the days before to make sure that the next day you smell fresh. You also have anti-sweat practices, right? Again, you're looking ahead. What can you do? What areas of your body can you trim up to keep it cool? What materials can you use with your clothing to keep it as cool as possible to avoid you sweating all day? You also have anti-wrinkle and anti-skin damage, right? That's another big one. Your face will deteriorate over time. You're gonna get wrinkles, fine lines, all this stuff you don't want to deal with. What can you do, right? That's where the sunscreen comes in. That's where the face peels comes in. You have to look at prevention. So once you've dealt with the problem, you've made sure you're not making it worse, deal with prevention so as time goes on, you're only looking better, not worse. This takes me to number 4. Make it efficient. Because you're probably listening to this video and thinking, damn, that sounds like a 2-hour routine. It isn't. It isn't. I do everything in 5 minutes. Like, I'll tell you what I do. I do my skincare. I'll shower. This is every morning. I'll shower head to toe, shampoo, conditioner, the whole nine, right? So I'll scrub down. I'll exfoliate my face. I'll put on face cream and body lotion. I'll put on my I'll put on my fragrance. I'll trim my beard and do any sort of manscape, and then I'll fix my eyebrows. I'll do all of that in less than 5 minutes. You can go watch my grooming video. And the reason that happened, oh, by the way, I also brush my teeth and I floss. And on certain occasions, I'll use white strips, depending, usually once a month. I'll do all of that. It's like 10 steps, right? My entire grooming routine in less than 5 minutes. That's how quick it is because I make it efficient. You should not be spending 2 hours in the shower, right? The more efficient you make it, the faster you can make it, the more likely you are to stick with it. But if you got a 30-minute nighttime routine, I promise you, you'll do it 2 times and then you'll stop. Right? You'll find the path of least resistance. You have to make it efficient. My go-to is I do everything in the shower. Look, I'm already going to be in the shower for 5 to 10 minutes. So rather than just sitting there and letting the hot water hit the back of my neck, I have all my grooming products in my shower. Shoot, if you check out Heat Grooming, we even have a shower organizer. And the reason I designed that was because I use that product. Like, I like to have all my stuff, my toothbrush, my razor, my trimmer, my grooming my skincare product. I have everything, even my toothpaste, right? All of it's in my shower, and I just go through all the steps as I'm also showering. By the time I step out, I'm good. I'll apply a fragrance, and I'm out the door. Which takes me to number 5, right? You want to do it in the morning. Notice I said that's my morning routine. You want to do it for a few reasons, but the best one is your confidence, right? When you do it every single morning, I step out of the house feeling like the man. I'm good. I'm on point. Like, I'm on a high right now. You want that confidence throughout the day, but more importantly, you also want to get it out the way. See, anytime there's a hard task you don't want to do, right? Like getting up early, fixing your bed, doing your grooming routine, going to the gym, do it in the morning. Get the hardest things that you don't want to do in the morning. Because by the end of the day, not only naturally you have the lowest levels of testosterone, which means you will be more tired, you will be more drained, you won't want to do the hard things, you'll have less motivation to do the hard things. So when you wake up that your testosterone is naturally at its highest is when you should pull from that motivation to do all the hard things. That way you get it out the way. By the end of the night, you're good, bro. You'll do it all over again the next day.